Welcome back. This is my kinda long-term review on this watch. I had to wait a few months before I really give my full thoughts on this watch because it was an impulse buy, and now that I've gained accustomed to it, it's time for my full review. Before we get started, guys, please don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss videos like this. Thank you. Okay, SPB143, 62 mass reissue. This is the second generation, and it is perfect. This is the kind of watch that you buy and you just regret having bought other watches from Seiko specifically, because you just realize that this is just a good looking watch and you kind of don't need anything else. But then there's a few nitpicks that I personally do not like, and they're very, very nitpick. Some of you won't even care about it, and it's just the things that I see. First one is that the bezel right here. In some angles, I like it when it's just facing you and it's black, but when it's on the sides, those brushes that run along with it, it kind of ruins it for me. I don't know if you can see that there, the brushes. But if you're facing it like this, it doesn't matter. It looks awesome. On some angles, especially on outside, outdoors, it pops up and it just does not look pleasing. It could have been just like the ones they've done on the Marine Masters, the Marine Master 200. Maybe they could have done that. And that's the first one. The second one is, I'm not really a fan of date windows that do not have beveled edges. I don't know, it just looks cheap to me. I don't mind that Lumina 3. Again, that's just me. It's so simple. It's a simple watch, gray dial. The bracelet does not bother me, and I've heard a lot online that bracelet's the number one thing that they hate about. I don't really mind it. I don't know, I guess I'm not bothered by it. This is just a watch that I can't explain how much I love this watch. It's not that I'm obsessed with it, it's just that it's right there. It's a fresh look that I could put it. It's something that Seiko could do. And all these years, they could make a 40.5mm case and put it on this beautiful watch, 62 mass. It's a type of watch that you don't crave for a SLA 017, I guess, considering the price and the availability of that watch. It fills the gap there. And for the collection, to me personally, this is a must-have. But again, if you own SLAs, the 8L35s, 8L55s, start to question if this is really something that could replace them. I guess not. It's more of like a beater watch, as crazy as it sounds. You can just wear it on any occasion. No matter what occasion, you're gonna look good on this watch. It's just crazy. That's why I said in the beginning, it made me feel stupid for buying all the other watches because of how good it is. I wish I would have just seen this first. I wish Seiko would have just released this first because it's how good it is. It's simple, it's elegant, and you cannot go wrong with it. The clasp is okay, the bracelet is okay. I already had a few hairline scratches there. Unsigned crown, doesn't matter. 20mm there. I've yet to buy a strap for this one. We're prioritizing other watches rather than straps. And that pip there on the 12 o'clock on the bezel. It's just a well-balanced watch. That's all I can say. There's nothing you can say that is wrong about it. It may look boring to some, It's another Seiko, but to me it's a breath of fresh air because they can do it. They can do it in this size, and they can accomplish this. The price, I did not pay retail for this, that's why I'm not complaining. 6R35 movement has been running fairly accurately. I've been getting about +5, +4, but I've been swapping watches all the time. Sometimes I just place it on the watch box. That's why it's getting different results. But overall, the 6R35, to me, in my experience, it's not a bad movement as they presume it to be. Maybe I have yet to encounter a watch that has a bad 6R35 movement. Can't say more positive stuff on this watch because it's just gonna ruin my other watches, because I'm just gonna sell my other watches because of I have this. This is just something that destroys them and says, I'm the only one you need, you don't need other ones. And that's how I feel, honestly. Sure, I have the LX, the Marine Master 300, but this is the one that you just want to wear and just abuse, you know? And it's still gonna look good on your wrist. So there's my full review of this watch. It's fairly short. It's nothing more that I can say. It's a beautiful watch. And again, if you can really check it out personally, it is a stunning watch. Those few nitpicks that I have, it's more of a personal preference. They're not really deal breakers. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe.